Like most tools in Sketchup, the eraser tool has many different functions. The most obvious of these is to erase edges. And you can do this simply by clicking on edges. If you click on internal edges, it will erase them. If you click on edges which define faces, it blows away the faces. Note that there's no way to actually delete faces directly. Instead, you must use the Select tool and then press the Delete or Backspace key to get rid of faces. You can also use the eraser to hide edges. Hold down the Shift key when you're using the eraser, and you can hide individual edges. Notice that there's still a shading change here because we have two different flat surfaces. If we use the Option key, we smooth and soften edges instead. This has a different effect. The edges are hidden, yes, but the surface has been softened so that it seems round. You can see the transition up here because we merely hid the edge, but down here we softened the edge and we don't perceive it as a facet. If I unhide by pressing Shift-H, all of the geometry that was formerly hidden reappears, including these hidden edges. The eraser tool can also be used to restore edges that have been smoothed or softened. Press Option-Shift together, and then you can drag over these hidden edges, and they'll reappear as visible edges. The eraser tool can also be used in a scrubbing fashion. It's almost like painting. Go ahead and drag over the surface, and you'll be selecting various edges for either deletion, for hiding, or for smoothing and softening. The eraser has one other little-known ability, and that is, it functions as a selection tool. Use the eraser tool to drag out a selection just by painting over a bunch of edges. Before you let go of the left mouse button, right-click at the same time, and you'll get this context menu. Now here I got Entity Info. Notice that it did not erase the edges. Another way of working with this is to use the eraser tool, make a selection, right-click, and then hit the Escape key just to cancel out. You sort of short-circuit the eraser so that it doesn't actually erase anything, but now we have a selection that we made by painting. Kind of a neat trick.